So we're now ready to start the 2022 WDF World Open Final, the men's. It will be Benjamin to throw first for the ball. That's the bullseye. That's the bullseye. That's the bullseye. It's outside the ball. So Kai won the ball. Best of 9, first leg. It's Kai to throw first. Game on.
Welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen, and our final match of this Saturday session is the final of the WDF World Open, and Slovakia's Benjamin Pretnemer takes on Hong Kong's Kai-Fan Leung.
Indeed, and after a bull outside the ball, bull up, now they've got to concentrate on the treble 20.
They always say they don't want the bull up on TV because it's not entertaining enough. That was an entertaining 45 seconds.
Yeah, fair, very true.
And we did it in the ladies' final. We'll do it for the men as well. We'll have a look at how they got to this final, starting with the Slovakian. Started his campaign with a 4-0 victory over James Ward Jr., the man affectionately known as Goalmouth.
Should I ask?
I'll tell you later.
Oh, okay.
Let's just say it involved the Welsh Open and a random set of goals that were left and him lying under them.
Good grief.
Made a good 10, I have to say. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. Top 128, he played Richard Patinode from the United States. A 4-1 victory there. 4-1 win over Kevin Look followed. 97 average in that one. He bettered that with a 98 average in the last 32, dispatching Brian Locken 4-0. He then dispatched of Jelle Klaassen in the last 16, and a 100 average in the quarter-finals as he eliminated Gian van Veen. And then in the semis, a 4-1 victory over Daniel Zapata, which we saw live on that stage, earned him his place in the final against Kai-Fan Leung. And speaking of which,
96.
We'll have a look at Kai's run. He started with a fantastic 4-1 victory over Owen Roelofs, which was one of the standout ties of the first round.
Yeah, very much so.
And then had a 4-0 victory over Luc van der Kwast, a 4-0 victory over Steve Warnock of Canada. Johnny Tata followed, 4-1 victory over the New Zealander.
And Johnny had an interesting, he had a better average there as well, didn't he? 4-1, only 3 points, but...
Yeah, Kai had 83.5, Johnny 86.7. Top 16, he defeated Benny Sensenschmidt, 4 legs to 1 over the German.
85.
Quarterfinals, Danny Laube fell victim, 4-2, and then James Hurrell in the semis. And we finished that just in time to see Benjamin Pretnemer going for 85. 16 would leave the bull. Indeed it does, bullseye for the first leg against the throw.
60.
Very unlucky.
Kai, you require 96.
Gives Kai the chance then. 96 for the first leg. It's a great first start, double 18.
Oh, wow.
61. Benjamin, you require
Certainly pulled that one across the...
Violent pull into the single 1. Gives Benjamin the chance. 9 for double 8. And he does indeed win the first leg. The reigning Balaton Darts Masters champion opens his account in this final. 1 leg to 0. Best of 9, so 4 to go.
Both of these gentlemen making great runs for a place at the Lakeside. With these points, I think both are actually going relatively safe. Kai, of course, still has the semi-final of the World Masters to come as well. He's had a fantastic couple of days.
Yep, playing some excellent darts, both of them. Both top 30, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Indeed so.
Kai 23, Benjamin 28.
100.
Both currently holding 1 world ranking title each. Benjamin, the Balaton Darts Masters champion this year. Kai, the Swedish Open champion.
He was indeed. He's got the same referee for that game as this.
140.
Christian Sorensen, our friend from Denmark, who has done a fantastic job on stage over the past couple of days.
Indeed, especially today.
I've worked him hard today.
83. Benjamin, you require 121.
He has done the lion's share of the calling on stage today because of Marco's other commitments in the commentary box.
Yes, of course, tomorrow we have the men's quarterfinals of the World Masters. They'll be kicking us off at around about 2 p.m. Nick Kenny against Danny Lauby. Davy Proston against Wesley Plaisier. Kai van Leung takes on Owen Rudolphs, and Kay Schmetz plays Barry Copeland. So your 4 men's quarters tomorrow.
Yep, 4 men's.
Double 10.
Double 10, yep.
And there we go. Sorry, you were about to say, Anthony, 4 men's.
Yep, 4 men's quarters followed by our 2 ladies semi-finals. And then 4 finals, girls, boys, ladies and men. Will bring our 2022 Winmau World Masters to a conclusion around about 8 o'clock tomorrow night, all being well. Pretnemer back in the treble at the start of this 3rd leg.
100.
Yes, playing very consistently at the moment, Benjamin Pretnemer.
What I am enjoying seeing is just in the background, whilst this final's ongoing, there are still people practicing, having a throw at the boards, enjoying a bit of camaraderie.
Yes.
Really is what the World Masters is all about.
Yeah, it certainly has been. There's some great scenes after PJ Stewart Jr. won the semi-final of the Masters. You can see the Winmau World Masters sign at the back there, just across the view. They were all under there having their picture taken and sending it back to the US. Plenty of fist pumping. PJ Stewart Sr. crying his eyes out, although he won't thank me for saying that. I asked him and his son for a picture, and his son said, "I'm not having a picture while my dad's crying." So, mum crying was fine.
Yes,
which she was, of course. Benjamin Pretnemer here really
turning the screw.
He is.
161 points away from a 3-0 lead and another break of throw.
I think it's a treble 7, I think.
Yes.
Yep. So 40. He's not going to leave a finish either.
59.
So 6 darts. Guy there blowing, puffing his cheeks out.
Rode his luck a little bit against James Hurrell in the semi, but being made to pay for his errors in this one.
97.
64 when he returns. Kai needs a massive score here. 1 treble may not be enough. Well, he's got 2, so that gives Benjamin something to think about here.
Certainly does. 96 is not the worst outshot by a long chalk. 16 or 8. They'll still be looking at 16, I'm sure, which he does. For double 16 for a 3-0 lead.
And he has indeed taken it.
Pretnemer.
Lovely 15-dart leg.
Fourth leg, it's
Moves Benjamin into a 3-0 lead, averaging just a shade under 96.
Not too shabby. We've mentioned the men's quarterfinals in the World Masters. We should, of course, mention the ladies. We have Bo Greaves against Mayumi Uchi, which took a bit of a turn after this morning's events.
Indeed.
Bo has gone through the World Masters without dropping a leg. I think it was 31 or 32 straight, if I'm not mistaken, without dropping a leg.
32, I believe.
Yes, that would be right, yeah. 4 lots of 5 and 3 lots of 4, yes. 32 legs without dropping a leg. Today in the World Open, Bo Greaves against Mayumi Uchi was the way that the computer threw out the first round draw, and Mayumi Uchi beat Bo Greaves by 4 legs to 1 with a 94.62 or 66 average. So, yeah, over 94 average anyway. So that's just put a little bit of a wonder what might happen in that first quarter-final in the first semi-final, I should say, in the ladies' World Masters tomorrow.
Max, nope, nearly.
And then the second of those semi-finals, we'll see Natalie Gilbert, who you've just seen come runner-up in the Ladies World Open. She will take on Almudena Fajardo of Spain in our second ladies semi-final tomorrow. So plenty of representation across the world in the Winmau World Masters.
It really is wonderful to see.
140.
Needed them, I would suggest. Kai Fan Leung. He's got a 28-point lead, but theoretically, if Benjamin can find the treble here, he'll still be favourite for the leg. That's unlucky. He's going downstairs.
59.
Oh, definitely unlucky for more there.
Yeah. Kai will see this as an opportunity, though. A break back here. Then he holds his throw. And suddenly it's 3-2. Could do with the treble. And he's talking to himself. Moves, shuffles across very slightly. A great dart. Shuffled and hit.
148.
Good darts, Kai Fan Leung. 148 then.
Not to be.
Looking at the 18s now, I think, as well. Well,
Great last start.
indeed. It puts the pressure on this 80. 61. That's not a bigger pardon. 55, of course. Left.
2020 tops.
He's got to shuffle the other way this time. He did well shuffling to his right. He's now done well shuffling to the left.
Finds the double. Stops the onslaught of legs Benjamin Pretnemer was putting together. And he's on the board. It's 3 legs to 1. I did mention during his semi-final that Kai will be making his World Championship debut. Well, WDF World Championship debut, I hasten to add. But he has one other World Championship appearance to his name.
Oh.
And that was in 2018 at Ali Pali.
Ah, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
I did set Marco Meyer the question, who did he play in his one and only match? Took Marco about a fortnight, but he did get it eventually.
It will take me about 3 weeks.
The only 2 clues I can give you is he's a legend and he was here this week.
Mr. Paul Lim.
Is the correct answer.
Oh, Hong Kong versus, well, Singapore at that time, maybe.
Yep, Singapore, yes. The man affectionately known as the Singapore Slinger. Came out a 2-0 winner on that occasion. But Kai just goes to show you does have the experience of playing on the big stages.
Here comes Benjamin again.
140.
Excellent stuff.
He's taken the advantage here from Kai Fan Leung.
Has to come down, surely.
I'm not sure he is. Well, he is. I don't look.
123.
I was deceived by the eyes. He looked one way and sent the penalty the other. Talking of penalties, good grief. 25 minutes time.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I have. Yes, and it is another.
180.
You were saying?
Yes, I was saying the experience that we had last night. Myself and Auntie had the experience of sitting in with with the Dutch guys for the quarter-final against Argentina. And clearly the emotions went from one angle to another. From a 2-0 defeat, they were back at 2-2, and they were, well, I described it in a message that I sent to my wife as there was beer dripping off the ceiling.
And indeed there was.
Yes. It's quite astounding.
Double 16, this will be an astounding 81 finish.
For a 12-darter.
65.
I preferred double 8 anyway.
Yeah.
Didn't want to show off too much with a 12-darter.
Yes.
Just leave it for a 13.
Indeed. We went from the beer dropping off the ceiling to Wesley Plaisir dropping off the ceiling when they were missing the penalties. He was quite emotional, it would be true to say.
Yes, indeed he was.
But
full credit to the goalkeeper, though. The Argentinian goalkeeper was outstanding.
He certainly was. Can Benjamin Pretnemer be outstanding in the Slovakian? What's double 8 for a 4-1 lead and one leg away from being the World Open champion? He can. 8 and double 4 is as good as double 8.
Absolutely. We start calling him the Slovakian scarecrow. Outstanding in his field.
I don't know, is he like that? I think he's got a nickname, has he not? We'll see. I don't know whether we can see the back of his shirt as he walks up to the board. We might be able to catch it.
82.
He's had a look. There we go. Oh, no, it's just got his name on it. Oh, does it say something in the middle of that
Looked
star?
like it said the star.
It might be the star, yeah. The Slovakian star, that would make sense. Maybe not the Slovakian scarecrow. I'm not sure that works, really.
I thought it was quite good.
Too many letters in it. It wouldn't sort of sit across the back of the shirt very well, would it, scarecrow?
True. Could be a tongue twister for any MCs around the world that
57.
invite him onto the stage.
Yes, that's true. Kai van Leung, affectionately known as Fat Boy.
Fat Beauty.
Fat Beauty, Fat
Yes.
Boy. Fat Boy, Fat Beauty. Kai van Leung. You see FB on the back of his shirt. That's what that stands for.
A hush has descended over the room here in Assen. The people who have stayed to watch this final.
There it is,
The
the
star
Benjamin
indeed.
Star. Thank you very much to our men down there, on
Yes.
the directors and the producers.
Thank you, Paul.
140.
There is Fat Beauty, FB.
Looking as though we're going to go to a 7th leg because Kai van Leung is nearly 200 points bar these in front.
60.
Should really stay at the 20s here for this 1-8. Doesn't need to mess around on the 18s. Okay, you can play on the 1s if you like. Might take a while to get down, and you could get caught, but that's not a suggested route, but may go across to the 18s now. He did.
38.
A big score from Benjamin here puts the cat amongst the pigeons. 2 trebles makes life very interesting. 3 trebles, and the whole thing's up in the air. Oh, hello.
He's coming down here.
Yep, outstanding visit.
Yes.
Kai Van 90.
And a reasonably achievable.
118.
Yes.
Should. Oh, and Kai. Oh.
He's got to go 15 bull here then.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
He did this earlier when he was on 90, but his opponent wasn't on a finish.
Oh.
65.
And is that 139 setup going to allow Benjamin Pretnemer the chance for at least a 1-darter at the double top? Oh, he's gone the 18 route first. Okay, 60 and tops it is then.
Questionable. Oh, it's there. Tops for the title. Benjamin Pretnemer. Oh, wires
my
width away.
word.
Kai Van 25.
9 for double 8 for Kai van Leung. And that's as well in the treble, in the 9, sorry, as Aileen de Graaf's 9. And there's a good dart for the double 8 for the man from Hong Kong. And we do indeed go to a 7th leg.
Game on.
And having had a dart at a double to win the match, you now wonder what's rocking around in Benjamin's head, especially with this start from the man from Hong Kong.
Oh, yes.
180.
Outstanding, Max. What do we have in response from the Slovenian? I may have called him Slovakian earlier. For that, I do apologise if I did.
I think I called him Slovakian earlier.
Oh, we were both wrong. Sorry to
our Slovenian friends. We apologise profusely.
Profusely, indeed. Who's the Slovenian scarecrow? Still outstanding in his field.
Must remember when you're doing the presentations later, Slovenia, Slovenia, Slovenia.
Yes, absolutely. This is excellent stuff again from Kai.
I like that. I like the dart. Could need it. If Benjamin hits a 180, he'd be left with 164. So that now means that Kai there's not the pressure on the 156 in any way, shape or form. He'll just want to get it off the board so he can make the little 2 change into a 3. That's very close, but not quite there.
Close, but no cigar.
That's close, but also no cigar.
34.
Well, that represents an opportunity for Benjamin. 2 treble visit here, and suddenly 107 would play a horrible 122. Horrible. I don't think players ever like 122, and wow, it could be better than a 2 treble visit.
Oh,
140.
nearly.
122.
Suddenly, what was looking at possibly being able to go 20s, he's got to go the 18 route. He needs the treble for a shot at the bull. He said to himself, come on. No.
Oh, just the wrong
No,
side.
he needs to stay there, really, to leave himself 32. Okay, you went the bull
61.
route.
Benjamin, you require 107.
Now, can he get another dart at a double for the title? He had one off the 118 finish in the 6th leg. He now needs the treble 17 for pop at double 18. No, not to be. And treble 18 was the dart there.
Annoyed himself.
Yes, leaving 66 is not as, of course, not as good as leaving 52. That's a 14, I think.
It is indeed.
It's 47. Should be looking at 15 for double 16. It's going to play 14s, 15s, and 16s here, is my guess.
I think he's going 7. I was wrong.
Oh, 29.
So, Benjamin,
you require
3 options here.
66.
Treble 10, the bull, or treble 14.
14s would be my preference, but I think he's going to go treble 10.
Okay, that's not as, it's no harm done.
Yes.
As long as he hits the 20, he's got a shot at tops.
No harm, no foul. Tops for the title once again.
Oh, and it's
26.
gone high.
Kai, you require 32.
And this really will open up the title. You can see Benjamin there. He's scrambled back, taken a long drink. Kai, on the other hand, fully focused on this double 16. Now the double 8. A wipe of the hand, another wipe of the hand. And he's done it. 7th leg goes to Kai van Leung.
8th leg, it's Benjamin to throw first. Game on.
Key moments now in this match. 2 to play. Kai needs them both, starting with breaking the Benjamin Pretnemer throw.
There's got to be an element of anxiety here for Benjamin. He's had 2 darts and 2 legs, if you want to look at it that way as well, as where he's had the chance to wrap this up, albeit difficult shots. 1 dart at a double off the 118, 1 dart at a double off the 66. But credit to Kai van Leung, who's built himself this opportunity to get back level. Is 59 enough? He would have wanted more with his opponent only having hit 57. And Benjamin will be looking desperate for another treble hit.
100.
Yeah, you can see the expression because that second dart was landed beautifully.
Yep.
Kai's decided to have a pop downstairs. A successful pop downstairs.
21.
Did that a few times in his semi-final match. Even started a couple of legs downstairs.
$80.
60 points in front then, just under 57 I think it is. If my maths is anywhere near close, 57 points in front, minus these. Oh, and there's
58.
like our front room, there's not a lot in it. That's a lovely dart. That's opportunity knocks.
Needs another one.
He does. He needs to keep straight, whatever he does. He's done that. He's left to finish. Kyle will be looking at the 263 and thinking, okay, 100's not what I want here. Could start downstairs. I think he's going up. He is starting downstairs. I thought 99 will suit him. Would also leave 164.
59.
So 6 darts for Benjamin Pretnemer from 164. Just try and set it up nicely. If he could leave 2 12s from here, he would have been higher than a pilot's lunchbox.
58.
58 to leave 106. Kai's now thinking, okay, my turn. 2 treble visit. Really needs to get 1 treble as a minimum here, I would suggest. That's that one. 134 would be a wonderful shot to leave 70.
And now it'll be Kai van Leung, who's buzzing like a second-hand fridge, as Benjamin Pretnemer comes up for 106.
Oh, yes, he's guaranteed himself a 3rd dart to win the match. Is he going? He has. He's gone for a double 16 is his plum. He's had 2 at the tops. He's done it. He's done it. He's won it.
What an absolutely fantastic checkout to win the title from Benjamin Pretnemer, the Slovenian star, with an 89.84 average, does the business against Kai van Leung and wins the WDF World Open. Superb stuff, and we will be back in a couple of minutes' time with the presentation. Thank you all very much for watching today. We hope you've enjoyed the coverage, and we will see you tomorrow for finals day.